Hello and welcome, Cancer. How are my Cancerians out there? I have the spirit light already set up and ready. Hopefully it will. Spirit, can you let me see that you have control of that light, please, so that I have it adjusted correctly? Giving me a little bit of a... There we go. Can you turn it clear off, please? Thank you, Spirit. You know what? I'm always humbled when they do that. You know what? I couldn't do it without my spirit team, okay? None of us can. You know, we're all given spirit guides. We all have at least one at birth. And through our lives, we can have more, but there's always one with us. We also have our own ancestors. You know, Grandma and Grandpa are with us. They're guardians. They're there to love, guide, and protect us. We also have guardian angels, ascended masters. They're all in this little different plane on the other side of that veil. All right, so much for the education on that. This is for Cancer. Can I get some jumpers for Cancer, please? Whoa, actually, that was way too many. This is a standard size tarot deck. And here is the deck, a deck of regular playing cards, okay? So you can see, well, these aren't regular playing cards, but it's a standard playing card size, like for poker cards. A lot smaller. So they can be a little tricky in arthritic hands. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. All right. This is for Cancer. Whether you're a Cancer in your sun, your moon, or your rising sign, this is a general reading for you. It will not resonate with everybody. If it does, take that information, let it guide you so you can avoid some of the hurdles and pitfalls in life. That's the whole point of a tarot reading. Trying to get around some of the muddy spots. If it does not resonate, no big deal. Let it go. It could be somebody else's headache, okay? All right, I need maybe one more, Spirit. And they gave me two. I'll take it. All right, this is for my Cancerians. All right, Cancer, you have been dealing with a little bit of crap. I can see that. Crap, crap, crap all over the place here. We're going to see what we can do to help eliminate some of that crap for you, though. We've got the Five of Pentacles that comes up for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. Cancer, I feel like this has already happened. You have separated yourself from somebody. I feel like you may have been the one that's kind of felt like you were left out in the cold, just like the picture represents. But it was kind of a choice you made. You made the choice to step away from, I guess I'm going to call it a clusterfuck, okay? It was not good. And that's a new age term too, okay? But it wasn't serving you. And you were not happy in this situation by any means. Not happy. So, you know what? You're a little concerned. You're a little worried right now, but hang on. Hang on. It gave you the Nine of Swords. That's what that separation did. It gave you the Nine of Swords. And that's all about the anxiety and the sleepless nights that you had. You know, you felt like you couldn't cope with this. It was a little bit overwhelming for you. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. You didn't know what to do. You didn't know which way to turn. You know, you really felt left out in the cold. You know, dejected. Dejected and rejected. We have the Eight of Cups that comes up for you. cat hair. The Eight of Cups is all about leaving something behind. You had to step away from this. You left a lot behind. Thank you, Spirit. I'm feeling like you left actual tangible items behind. You had to leave something and move on to something fresh. We've got the Four of Swords that comes up. This is all about taking that time for healing, a little bit of respite. You kind of backed off out of this mindset a little bit. You kind of got yourself pulled together. You're pulling the clarity and you need to have to step forward into this new life. You had waited a long time. We got that Strength card. You waited a long time to come up with this decision. It was nothing you entered into lightly. Whether this was leaving family, leaving friends, leaving a spouse, it wasn't something that you wanted to do, but you held it together and you did it because you knew something better was there. You're learning how to manifest better things in your life. We have the Six of Wands that comes up. Now that's all about celebration. I like to, you know what? Thank you, Spirit. I like to relate it to the seventh inning stretch at a ball game. Okay, if you've ever gone to a baseball game, at seventh inning, that's a little bit of a like an intermission. It's time to grab that last beer. They're going to close things down, and that's about what this card's all about. It's not quite the end of the game, but we already know who's going to win because that laurel wreath. Wow, that's not easy to say. Laurel. Didn't realize I had a problem with it before. But that laurel wreath on that wand is the victory that's coming. All right, you're there. You're there. You're on the just on the precipice of it. Was a decision you had to make, and you made it. Now you've got the opportunity to look around and see what's out there for you. Look, he's got his hand up there. What's he got in his hand? The world, everything. You've got this whole brand new life. You've got this whole brand new outlook. And there is a lot out there on the horizon for you. I feel like you've got the King of Pentacles energy coming now. Cancer, you know what? You waited so long to do this. You really worked to get yourself financially stable also. And you still are. You're constantly working at that. Thank you, Spirit. Constantly that's kind of where your mindset may have been to get you through this, to try to get your mind off of what you had been dealing with. But there is that King of Pentacles energy that's coming. And I feel like that, Cancer, that's you. Now, he can be tough and he can be dark, but take a look at that scepter. Okay, he's got a pentacle in one hand and that scepter in the other hand looks like a big lollipop. So that's who you are, Cancer. You're a sweetie. Absolute sweetie. We have the Chariot card that comes up. Chariot usually indicates change forward. It's hasty change. The Chariot comes tearing into the Colosseum. If you remember the old Ben-Hur movies, they just came charging in with just such gusto. And that's the change that's coming. It's going to come kind of quick. It's not going to be a lateral move. It's not going to be a backwards move. It is going to be a forward move for you. All right, let's switch to another deck and get some clarifiers for Cancer. Ooh. Get that one out of there. Hang on. Not a real new deck, but it is new enough that they're a little slippery yet. Spirit, can I get a couple jumpers, please, for Cancer? Sometimes it takes several trips through the deck before the card that they want to come out gets to a point where I can get it out on its own volition. All right, come on, Cancer. Give me something good, Spirit. Let's thank you on the light. Wow. Well, there's one. I see the card already. That's why I'm shaking my head. And I need one more, Spirit. There it is. All right. You can't make this shit up. Didn't I just get done talking about the King of Pentacles? Now, this is a different deck. It is a different type of illustration, but it is the King of Pentacles. Anytime you have two different decks validating the same thing, it is a powerful energy. Cancer, you're going to be okay financially. Okay, you're going to be okay. You know, it's going to take you a minute to feel like you're comfortable. It's going to take you a minute to accept that, oh, geez, I've done this. I did it on my own. But it's going to happen. We have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is all about that transition. Again, I said it's like that seventh inning stretch for that Six of Wands, you know, and here we got a repeating number, 6 and a 6. That change is coming. And look, everything's headed up. It's going to take you into smoother waters. It's going to take you to less troubled attitudes and atmospheres. And we also have the Five of Swords, and the 5 is all about that change. Thank you, Spirit on the light. You know, you've got awesome change coming your direction, Cancer. All right, you guys, there it is. That is your general reading for the sign of Cancer. We've got a lot of validation that took place on the Spirit light. Right on cue. Wow. If you like this video, drop down and hit that like button, would you please? All right, you guys, I never leave you that I don't bless you with love and light. See you soon.